So, Dr. Diallo, you are a lifelong United Nations leader, retired, and then work on uniting the Africans from all over the world. You travel all over the world. Coming to the Bronx and witnessing the African Union flag being raised here, how satisfied are you?
This is very moving, and I have to congratulate you, congratulate David Coulibaly, and also congratulate the president of the borough, because after all, the Bronx has the highest concentration of people of African descent and Africans in New York City. So that's very, very important. And one of the reasons why I'm here is really to take advantage of this platform in order to deal with one of the most burning issues worldwide. That is the issue of addressing head-on all forms of discrimination and violence against women and girls, so that we hope to inspire the guests here to symbolically raise the red card, which I have here, as a way of addressing partnership.
Intimate partner violence.
Yeah, as a way of giving a red card to all forms of discrimination and violence against women and girls. Because in the game of football, when a player gets a red card, what happens?
Out.
He's out. So we want to make sure that we work very hard to wipe out from the surface of this earth all forms of domestic violence in our communities, sexual violence in our communities, and discrimination. That's why we say that we're using the convening powers of sports and cultures in order to do so. This is a global initiative that is in partnership with the United Nations, and it is led by the African Renaissance and Diaspora Network, which I have the honor of leading, the African Renaissance and Diaspora Network, which I have the honor of leading. So I'm very, very happy to be here in the Bronx, and I salute your leadership, because you yourself, we've known each other for many, many years, and I follow you all over the world, and you're doing a wonderful job as a communicator.
So this red card has been seen with presidents and prime ministers and global leaders. Why have you taken this course? I mean, what pushes you to take on this course?
In today's world, according to the World Health Organization, 1 woman out of 3 has experienced violence, sexual violence from an intimate partner or another person. So that this is an issue which is very important, that could be used as an entry point towards the broader issues of accelerating the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals in Africa and in the diaspora. The African Renaissance and Diaspora Network is present in 80 countries of Africa and the diaspora, and we deal with issues of partnerships between mayors by having sister city relations, improving the quality of higher education, promoting partnerships with the youth, and also partnership with the private sector.
Another question is that you are a vivid physical activity, champion. You always exercise and promote healthy lifestyle. Can you tell us about, again, the benefit of healthy lifestyle? Swimming, running, exercising, eating right.
Again, the World Health Organization says that each and every one of us just finish it and then make it. Needs to go down still. Otherwise, just a few minutes and then
Okay, healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, healthy lifestyle. The World Health Organization says that each and every one of us needs to take at least 30 minutes of our time to exercise. Why? Because exercising is the biggest contributor to our health. And our health is our greatest wealth. So that no excuses. Each one of us need to exercise at least 30 minutes because that's the best way for us to be mentally and physically fit. No excuses, just do it.
Last but not least, your country just elected the youngest president ever because your country is a youth majority population. Tell us about your expectation for this new government.
This is very exciting. Senegal, my country of origin, has the youngest president in Africa, youngest democratically elected in Africa, in his 40s. So that it's very, very exciting to see what is happening because the youth are not the leaders of tomorrow, they're the leaders of today. And I devoted my life to giving space to the youth. I'm very, very happy about what is happening and it's very, very exciting. The government is reorganizing things in ways in which it's the youth style that is happening. It's a new dawn. It's very exciting what is happening in Senegal and will hopefully go across the African continent because the majority of the population of the African continent is under 35 and this is where the actions are required.
Your final message?
My final message is that we need to make sure that we use every opportunity to deal with gender equality, to give space to women. Because to do that, we need to make sure that we do two things. We need to reinforce the global movement for gender equality, and then we need to deal with what we call positive masculinity. That is to get men to be allies for gender equality. This is why we are here. The Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 5, says that we need to promote everything for gender equality and men have a role to play, but the women are the ones who should be in the driver's seat.
For people who are watching this who want to contact you, what's the best way of contacting you?
The best way to contact us is, as I said, I lead the African Renaissance and Diaspora Network, which is headquartered in New York, with partnership agreements with the United Nations, and we're present online. And all your listeners and your leaders can go online and sign a pledge. Zero tolerance towards gender-based violence, using the convening powers of sports and cultures in order to say no to violence, no to discrimination against women and girls.
Thank you. Congratulations. Happy Africa Day.
Thank you. Thank you.